So let's just get into it. Who are the non-participants today in practice?
A couple of guys are still banged up that were limited. Debry Hamilton held him out today. Only kind of new one that I can think of. That's it.
And overall, how do you think it went today?
It was good. Today's our tough day. We're a lot of situational football, and it wasn't perfect today on offense. Not perfectly clean because we're picking up a lot of blitzes and had to repeat a couple things to get things fit properly. But the effort was there, and the guys were working hard.
How would you evaluate how Color and KJ are handling this midway through this week in terms of, is there really anything different for them?
No, I told them, hey, when you're in the huddle, you're playing quarterback, so play well. That's it. And they're competitors, and both their guys are practicing well.
And how different is what Utah does defensively to get pressure from what you've seen from San Diego State? You talked about San Diego State doing a lot of really unconventional things. How does Utah like to get to the quarterback?
They're structurally a little bit different. They're also just different size-wise. They have big human beings inside, and you got to be able to block those guys. So sometimes it's not just the blitzes; it's just the guys that are coming. They have to pick up. But they have a variety of fronts, odd fronts and under and over fronts, and a variety of blitzes that you just have to be ready for. You have to be assigned, and at the same time, you have to do it in the noise. So it was really loud today, so it hampered the communication. That's what we wanted to have. We wanted to try to pick up their blitzes under stress.
And when you consider the progress that this offense has made over the last couple of games, and even the good things that were on the tape from San Diego State and so on, what have you seen in practice this week, beyond just all the talk that we've done about quarterback, everything else in terms of the steps that are being taken to be more consistent?
The big things for us is we believe in our scheme. As much as it's been tweaked and added to and subtracted from over the years, we've put a lot of effort into our passing game, which hasn't completely showed up this year, but at the same time, it's showed up in spurts. We believe we've got really good athletes out there, receiver and tight end, that can make plays. We believe we've got quarterbacks that can make the throws and get us out of trouble. That in the first half, last week especially, those things showed up. I think they showed up in spots against USC and showed up, the first 2 weeks also, the first week also. So it's really about putting it all together. And it's that time now where the good teams start to play their best football. And that's the challenge to this team, is to really start to put everything together.
So in the non-quarterback, non-offensive line category, who was the offensive player of the day today?
That's tough to say. Daniel Marks had a good day, came from class, or missed a little bit, but came back. Donald Stewart has been practicing extremely well. With JJ's status up in the air, it's good to know that Donald's been working extremely hard and making plays. So it's been good there. But we've had good energy, and the guys are flying around. They're young, and it's still early in the season, so they can still get after it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.